Hello there, this is Godwin Henry. I want you to think about this for a moment, huh? Feeling gratitude and not expressing it, it's like wrapping a present and not giving it. I want you to think about this very, very well. I'm going to read it again. Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is more or less like wrapping a present without giving it. What is the use of actually wrapping up a present if you're not going to give it? Huh? Look, listen. We live in a world where gratitude has been taken for granted. You wake up in the morning, most of the time you just sluggishly get out of bed. You're not even grateful that you can open up your eyes. There are people who are actually looking for that opportunity that you have to live a life that you have. And you not appreciate it, that's actually being ungrateful. There is actually an important scripture that I love reading. Look, it says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercies endure forever." This is actually 1 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 34. I love this portion so much. You see, the mercies of God is so huge. You give him thanks for what he's already done for you, makes him do more for you. And that applies to any single religion. I'm not just talking to Christians here. Hindu, Muslims, whatever your religion is, you are grateful for what you have, you will have more. Even if you're atheist, whatever you are, be grateful for what you have. More will come. Because when you're grateful for what you have, you now have the opportunity to see things that are there that you wouldn't have seen if you were not grateful. If you are ungrateful, you're only going to be focusing on what you do not have. And focusing on what you do not have is going to only give you more of what you do not have. Focusing on what you have and being grateful for that, it gives you more of what you have and actually adds what you want. So if you live your life with gratitude, you are actually expecting more. Live your life with expectation of more, not in lack, not in limitation. Because if you live in limitation, that's exactly what you're going to get. If you live in gratitude, okay, thank the universe, thank God, thank whoever you believe in for what you have at the moment. It's only going to reward you with more. He is only going to reward you with more. Whatever you believe in is only going to reward you with more. That is the law of the universe. You see, I was actually heading to work one time and I saw this lady. She was arguing. She was really passionate about her argument. I had on a headphone. I didn't even know what was going on. But when I saw her, she was lamenting bitterly. So I took off that headphone. I wanted to listen to what she was actually saying. It was really, really funny. Because number one, what she was actually talking about, she shouldn't be talking about it. She had to pay 50 cents more for a cream that she put in her coffee, and this made her complain so badly. And the sun hadn't even come up by the time this was happening. The day just started, and she was really, really lamenting. I felt bad for her at first, but at the end of the day, I did not. Because, I mean, how can 50 cents change the mood that you have for the rest of the day? And that's exactly where she was headed. Many of us do this in our day-to-day lives. We focus on things that will never move us forward, things that will hold us back. Instead of us to look at the things that we have, that we wanted maybe years ago, months ago, that has been given to us, that we've gotten because we actually thought about it, because we worked for it. We only give gratitude for like a second, and then before you know, we go back to our ungrateful self. And we shouldn't live like that. The more we live in gratitude, the more we get. And that is the law of the universe. That is the way it works. I'm very grateful that this was actually my first video on this channel. I'm going to be giving out and putting out more videos like this. Most of the time you hear me quote the scripture. Most of the time I will just be quoting books that I've read, experiences that I've gone through, But this is how this every video I'm gonna give out. This is how it's gonna. Once again, this is Godwin, and I want you to leave today with gratitude, not tomorrow. You never know what tomorrow has in store for you. So live today with gratitude. Don't keep on putting it off. Don't say, when I have enough, I'm going to be grateful. No. Start with that little you have and be grateful for that. And before you know, you're going to have abundance.